Hello, everyone. My name's Suzanne Steele, and I am joined by Ann Brienza. Both of us are Nikken independent consultants, and we hope you enjoy what we call our first look. This little boy is looking for something. I was looking for something 26 years ago. I had been hurting for 3 years after breaking my neck in a car accident, and I hurt all the time. I had a dear friend say that something helped him, and was I open to taking a look? I must say it was the greatest gift that I've received in a long time, because I got good health back into my life. And we hope that over the next few minutes, you might hear or see something that you may be able to help someone else with.
What Suzanne was looking at was a company from Japan that basically was for health research. It started back in the 1980s and it worked its way to the US, and North America became the headquarters for the debt-free, still global selling company that has satisfied so many people. The gentleman who started the company's name was Isamu Masuda, whose goal was for world peace through world health. He had lost many family members due to the wars. And so his idea of wellness was for people to be balanced in 5 areas of their lives, that their mind would be healthful, they'd have time for their family, that they would be able to give back to society, that their finances would be stable, and that their body was healthful. I know for me, my little wheel was out of whack because my body was out of whack. And so if you have everything in balance, then your wheel will be turning with a sense of purpose and spirit and ability to share with the world the idea of a human being more.
Now, most people are focused on that finance part of the wellness, usually at the expense of the other pillars. There's a trend that's emerged. It's called the gig economy. You've probably heard a friend have a side business or a side gig. Well, this business for me turned into a side gig when I felt better. And for me, people started noticing and asked me how and what I did. And so it created a source of income that when I lost my corporate job, I got outsourced, I had an income. And it became a plan B that turned into a plan A. The beauty is this kind of business can be done anywhere, and it does create a better work-life balance. The health facts. As you see here, our body is really burdened. We have a lot of stress. We have problems sleeping, and that affects our immune system. We make a lot of bad choices, many of us, and it's created a huge weight loss industry. And our water quality is sometimes very suspect. So we're going to take a look at all of these to see how we can help.
And the trends are that people are not leading a healthful life, that obesity is rampant, especially in children and adolescents, that they're spending less time outside, and including situation where they're having, you see this young man has a cell phone up to his head. Well, he's being introduced to some powerful waves that may or may not be good for him. So there are many preventable diseases that we can have solutions for. And then Nikken is going to show us how to grab these wonderful ideas that we can benefit from by living an active wellness life. And this is it, to be healthy by choice, not by chance, to take responsibility, to be active in the process of making your own choices for a better health. So how do we do that? Well, over time, small choices if you practice them every day, they will lead to a radical difference in your health. Nikken is a company that is actually around for a long time because people have made choices to embrace it. For instance, Don't ask your dentist about bad choices. If you stop brushing your teeth for months over time, you're going to wind up having rotted teeth. Well, that won't happen if you take good care of things over the daily, having daily behavior, having good habits, because it'll lead to a healthy smile instead of being sorry that you did not take care of your teeth. That's just one general example.
So what Niken's done is they've created what we call a certified wellness home. We like to look at this picture as a greenhouse. A greenhouse is a place where plants can thrive because it's an optimal environment. As far as for humans and pets, we have what we call good news in wellness, and it stands for grounding, nutrition, energy, water, air, and sleep. So now let's go a little deeper.
Well, Niken has taken their solutions from nature so that our lives could be better by introducing whole food nutritionals, by allowing energy of the earth and the sun to be put into easy to wear, easy to use products, by changing our environment through healthy water and air, and by sleeping on a system that allows you to get a full rest for recovery each day. In the area of nutrition, I just wanted to highlight my experience over the week. Past week, I was traveling, and if I didn't have my wonderful KVB, the protein shake, I would have been eating junky food. I was traveling from Georgia to New Hampshire, and we had several stops, and I had my Kenzen Vital Balance, which is a meal replacement. You know, if you walk into some of those convenience stores, it's really hard to find something nutritious that's palatable and that'll sustain you and won't make you sick. So I decided I was going to carry my KVB with me and make my shakes up on the road. I was sustained. I was healthy. My brain didn't hurt from eating these poor processed foods. And I was really grateful that I had it with me for my long trip.
And I'm going to focus on sleep. Now, sleep is where our body can recharge. For humans, well, it's also great for animals. We have 2 kittens who just had their surgeries on a week ago on Wednesday, and they've been sleeping on a comforter for the last week. And it's amazing how quickly they were able to bounce back, literally, and start moving around and being more of themselves. And their bodies are in a better space so that they can, their bodies can heal themselves. So it works for humans too, but for animals, they don't know when they're in a good place or not, but they naturally gravitate towards these wellness solutions because their little bodies can sense the good healing energies.
So how do you hear about this? Well, I was lucky enough to hear about it from Suzanne, and we work together with other people that want to share this idea of taking responsibility for your health and living a life in balance by utilizing these natural products that Niken has created for us. We help each other, and then we turn to others and help them to spread the good word about these fantastic products that allow us to take our lives into our own hands. And how do we hear about it? Well, it's just like Johnny Appleseed. You know, you can't tell how many seeds are in an apple, and you can't tell the effect of opening an apple and spreading these seeds. It's the same as what we're doing. It's like nature teaching us how to spread life, how to spread a business by just sharing what we learn through usage of these great products. And we hope that, you know, you may see some potential for you to help others feel better.
So we hope over the last few minutes, if you saw something in your life that might have been out of balance in the 5 pillars of wellness, or you've thought of someone else that you know and care about, like my friend did for me, that you consider reaching out, connecting them with the person that invited you to listen to this. You may be ready yourself to start utilizing these wellness home solutions. and become a customer. Or maybe you already are a customer and you want to make a bigger impact, like Anne was just saying, and change the lives of more people, and join our global wellness consultant team. We look forward to helping you any way we can.